So we had a conference organized by Frontier Securities about capital raising and investment. We have the chance to have Mr. Peter Morrow, advisor at Can Bank. And my first question for you, Mr. Morrow, would be about maybe to present the recent outlook from your perspective about the bank sector.
Well, the banking sector grew very rapidly from 2000 when it sort of restarted, having really been put in place after the socialist era in 1991. Throughout the decade of 2000 to 2008, grew about 50% per year. We suffered through the international economic problems because of local inflation here and other reasons. There was very little growth, and profits suffered in 2009, but it's rebounded very sharply in 2010 and now 2011. I think the system as a whole is growing rapidly. It's very profitable. The problem assets have been reduced significantly and generally in pretty good shape.
Good. What about the stability overall of the financial system and maybe the role of the Financial Stability Committee or the supervision of the Bank of Mongolia? What could you say about
Well, the Bank of Mongolia has a great deal of experience and has a good set of regulations and laws to work with and has performed well, in my view. The system is relatively stable. We had a couple of failures 3 years ago as a result of the difficult economic times, but those were anomalies, I think. So basically the system is stable.
And about the level of non-performing loans, does it still remain an issue today?
No, it's down substantially. Non-performing loans were very low for many years. They spiked up in 2009 as a result of the economic slowdown and the illiquidity in the system. We had more problem loans and more past due loans that have corrected themselves as the economy has gotten growing again, and then the levels are down very low right now.
And what about the sectors that are drawing most of the fundings from the loan perspective?
Well, clearly mining is driving what's happening here. It's mining and the mining supply chain because everyone in any business really is part of the supply chain ultimately. So the big money that's coming in here, the developments, the exploration, it has increased employment, it's increased the supply opportunities for even small and medium-sized Mongolian companies, and that's across the board. A bank like Han Bank that has 500 offices in every part of Mongolia deals with everyone, and everyone is sort of rising. Every boat is rising in this tide of mining development.
Providing that my source is correct, I've read that Can Bank has the highest capital adequacy ratio in Mongolia. Do you have any explanation for that? Is there?
Well, we've run the bank for the last 11 years since I came here as a CEO, very conservatively. The time to raise capital is when you don't need it. So, for example, we raised a substantial amount of equity in 2008 and 2009. We at one point were as high as 18%. Now we're growing rapidly, so that's down to about 15%. But we still, as you say, are the highest, I believe, among any of the major banks in Mongolia, and we have more capital and more assets as well.
Thank you. What about the prospects? I mean, over the midterm?
Well, you have to say they're very good. I mean, there are risks, of course, and there are serious risks involved in developing mining at a scale that Mongolia is attempting. And there's financial risks and economic risks and cultural risks and public expectation risks, all manner. But you have to say that it's an incredibly exciting prospect. I mean, the resource curse is often talked about, but I think not having the resource would be the curse. You have to say the future is very bright if properly managed, and I think this country can do that.
Mr. Morrow, thank you. Thank you for your time and for your participation this morning to the panel.
Thank you. Thank you very much.